your August 10th through the 14th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. We do have the fated meeting coming out. I want you to know that this is a very fated reading. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, and this card is 7. So it's very interesting that they're all coming out just like that. So we know right then and there the synchronicities of this reading is definitely fated and definitely done divinely. This card is talking about a man and a woman approach each other, coming to meet at the same time as predetermined by their higher selves who are shown above. Okay, translucent and shining, as you can see in the card. This is talking clearly about a past life relationship keeping them together. Ooh. So this is coming to a very important relationship within your life. Either it is entirely new or an existing relationship is being lifted to a much higher experience. Karma from your past lives may have brought you together, so it's important for both of you to stay alert. Keep your individual and collective growth a priority. Okay, so whoever this is, it's a powerful and promising relationship, so get ready. It's almost time for you to meet this. It's definitely a healthy relationship, and it's definitely divinely set up with the Hilaron. The Hilaron is talking about your ancestors bringing this together, so this almost makes me feel like it's more love. Okay? Unless you're really looking for this person to help you publish this book. You know that it's something that has to do with a creative endeavor. Okay? Because no matter what, the Hilaron is talking about ancestors bringing things together for you. Intervening within the situation, bringing two people together, as you can see the ghost back here in the background. That is your ancestor. That is your grandmother. That is your father. That is your great-great-granny, right? Whoever it may be. It could be an aunt. It can be a whole community of them coming together for your highest purpose, making you, pushing you towards this fated meeting. So it's almost like they meet with your higher self, with your soul, and then they have this kind of meeting going on. It's the best way to make it, right? And then they say, hey, you know what? We have to go find so-and-so. And then they find them, and that's how, like, souls connect, right? And then they, like, meet together. Divine physician. This is a very healthy relationship. This is where the health is going to come through. This is where you're going to feel healthy about this situation. This person may even be a doctor. Right? They may be a Reiki master, somebody who can heal with their hands. It does not have to be. It's just talking about a very, this is a very auspicious reading anyways. But over here, the chess game, I love it upside down. I just want you to know that. It is in reverse. We're keeping it in reverse. It is in reverse for a good reason. Because there's no mind games. This is not going to be a chess match. It feels like you've already gone through the chess match. The chess match is over. No more games. You're at checkmate. That's it. Checkmate, you win. Fated meeting coming in. If you are already married, then this is, but you're writing a book or you're doing something creative, you're looking for somebody to help you with something, this is where it's coming in. But there is going to be something that you're going to have to clear the way for. There is an obstacle. There is an obstacle that's in the way. Oh, God, I hate that. You're going to have to master the obstacle. Checkmate. The game is over, but you still have a little obstacle to jump. It's almost like clearing the way, like you've mastered so many obstacles, so many trials, so many tribulations, so many things to get to this point, but it does feel like no matter what, though, you still have this little thing that's there that's still kind of standing in the way that you're going to have to jump. You have to find the way out of it. Remember what I've been saying lately. Focus on the solution, not the problem. You can jump this hurdle. This is not a big one. In fact, I think you already know what it is, and I think you're going to say, you know what, if that's what I'm going to get from this situation, fuck it, jump it. Don't even worry about it. Because in seriousness, this is such a beautiful reading with just these 5 cards that it's like, that is like that like clearing the way of that little obstacle is like going to be nothing for you. And I still feel that's why the chess game's upside down, because it's like, you should have seen what I was going through before I got to this tiny little rock in the road. I mean, this rock in the road is only enough to make the carriage go over. I don't believe it's a log that the, you know what I mean, that the carriage can't move. I believe it's more like one of those rocks, like if we hit that, oh my God, carriage is going to go flying, you know what I mean? Or it's going to trip the horse, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, let's clarify on this Hilleran. This is very interesting reading. I love interesting readings. I love them because they're different. Yeah, there was some kind of creative block that's going on within this situation. So those of you who this is something about creativity, you're now going to feel like the creative block is being moved. You just have this little clearing of the way of this little block that's still kind of there right there that may make it to where you're lack of concentrating on the situation. But it's like your ancestors are over here going, don't worry about this. There's going to be some impatience to this situation. And I think now, too, that I bring this reading up, it's going to cause impatience. Remember, the only bad thing sometimes is like when you know something's coming and then you start feeling it, but you might have already been feeling like, I already knew something was coming. I just didn't know what the hell it was. Now you've told me. Don't have impatience. Just still allow it to do its thing, right? Because sometimes when we know something and we already knew something was up, now it's like, oh my God, I'm getting anxiety. I really want this, right? So don't overwhelm yourself. Don't be indecisive of how you're going to get past this. Just do it. Throw it to the, throw it to the wayside. You might have felt like you were also dependent on others at times, or that you had others that were depending on you, but you don't need that anymore. You could have felt like there was a lot of inaction when it comes to love or this opportunity that you're waiting for. You might have felt like you were dealing with a lot of selfish people one way or another, and it's kind of made you lose the concentration. It could even make you lose the confidence that something good is going to happen, and the ancestors are like, you know what, we're done with this. It's time. It's time. They've learned. They've planted their seeds. They have learned what they needed to learn. Let's go get this person for them. They know what they're doing. They know what they need to do. And that's what your ancestors are saying, Libra. They're saying, you've learned. You've invested the time. You want what you want. You've diligently worked hard on yourself, on this project, on whatever it is, on love, whatever it is. And your hard work is now coming out as, let's get in there. It's time. It's time to reap what they've sowed. It is time to give them back their fruits of their labor. 7, divine. 3 again. Haha. 3. Okay, so, and then 7 again. What did I say? I swear you not if the next card is 6 and then we get another 4. And then what's this one? 5? Oh my gosh, I'm going to like freak out, right? Be like, what the? So cool. It might not. But. Anyway, so let's see what they're saying over here with the divine physician. Tower. Personal transformation. Now, it is going to have to take a little bit of a tower, but I see that though anyway, so, or maybe you felt like maybe you could say, I already did that, right? Maybe it's going to take another little bit of a tower to get to where you need to be. The divine physician over here is talking about, hold on, my friends. This card indicates that you are moving into a time of magnificent healing on many levels. There's a person who can also be a great healer as for you, or a teacher to help you share. But I'm telling you, this person you're dealing with could be a healer, could be an ancestor who was a healer. However it is, take it how it resonates. But whatever it is, or it could say that you've already done all the healing. Like I just said, they've put in all the work. You've done all the healing. You've done what you need to do. You've shared. You've been powerful. You've done all the work. Okay, so it says I'm going to say you've done the work, you went through the tower. Because the card is saying you're, through the healing, you may have been at a time that maybe you were afraid of the change. Maybe you're suffering from whatever it was, feeling like this is nothing but collapse, feeling like there was stormy time after stormy time after stormy time. I feel like this is a past card. It's literally. But it's also going to be a little bit of a delay for it to come in anyway, so it's okay because you're still waiting. It's all good. Okay. 16, 1 plus 6 is equaling 7, so now we have 777. Okay, so what is it now? The sudden awareness. See, you've already gone through the healing. You've already gone through this tower. You've already gone through this stormy time. You've already had your restless nights trying to figure out how you're going to get to this situation, whether it's love, whatever it is for you, my friends. You've already done all the work for. Sudden awareness, choosing your happiness. You have accepted what it is you need to accept. You have realigned yourself for what it is you want. You've retreated from things that no longer serve you. You already had this sudden awareness that if I don't do this and I accept this, then, things are going to change. So wherever it might have felt like you were afraid to change, you've already had the change. So with the chess game upside down, you're saying, I'm not playing any more games. I have the sudden awareness. There's no more games over here. This is checkmate and that's it. Absolutely. Checkmate, I win. So with it reversed, it's talking about showing that there was conflict with workers and business and love and family and disruption and all the chaos that went with the tower. Yeah, you already did that. You've already went through all of that. You've already went through the discouragement and maybe feeling like you were toppling over. But now it's time for the new beginning. Now you're at a checkmate. You learned how to play the game. You learn to play the game by saying, I'm going to heal through this. I'm going to change through this. I'm going to accept that this was what happened, and I'm going to realign myself for new beginnings, new things, and plant new seeds for myself. Yep. You did a lot of self-discipline, my friends, because there was a time in your life where you just felt stuck, like there was nothing that you could do to get the reward. There could have been a lot of boredom, so you may have, waiting to change your job, waiting for things to change around for you. A lot of disappointments, a lot of abandonments, a lot of withdrawn. I have to escape from this situation. You've walked away from a lot of things. You left behind things. You may have just only packed what you had and said, you know what, I'm done. However it is, it could be mental, it could be emotional, that you walked away from. It could be physical. And now, now is the time, yes, to get your rewards. Fruits of your labors and rewards are coming towards you as you're self-sufficient in what you need to be. Self-sufficient in who you are. Saying, I know who I am, I know where I'm going and what I want, and I manifested a lot of things. I'm waiting for the fruits of my labor to come in. I'm waiting for my rewards, and here it comes. This fated meeting is going to change everything. Like I said, it's going to be different for everyone, so I'm not going to pull a card. It could be love. It could be, like I said, a work position where you're going to meet this person who is fated to meet you, to give you this job, to give you this chance, to give you this position, to publish that book, to allow your band to play at that nightclub. Clearing the way. I will pull some cards if it is love, though, of course. Could even have the opportunity to travel with your band. Hitting different gigs, hitting different nightclubs, doing different things, clearing the way. Clearing the way says there's an obstacle in the way. What are you going to do? You're going to be patient. You're going to be sensible. You're going after your life purpose, and you're going to find the meaning to the situation. With moderation and harmony, you are going to jump this obstacle. You're going to say, I'm going to push this out of my way. I'm going to jump this. This is not going to be my obstacle. It's not going to keep me away from my misaligned values. You're not going to allow this to detach you from what's going on within your life, which you worked so hard for. There is going to be no fear of commitment, no imbalance, no nothing. You've already found the self-love. You already have everything that you need. You're not allowing this to make any more bad choices for you by being scared not to jump this hoop, because now is not the time. Now is the time during this season, this Leo, beautiful Leo season, to be courageous, to be confident, to know who you are. Take the risk, jump it, because you know it. That's what all it is. You have the self-care and the self-love. You battle through inner feelings and insecurities. No more codependency on you in any ways, shapes, or forms of any, whether it's codependency towards money or this or that, working crappy jobs for no pay because I'm dependent on them, right? No, now is the time for the 10 of Cups. Bam. Bam, booyah, and commitment. There it is for a lot of you. It is love. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Keep your strength. Like I said, it is time to be strong. It is time to be the victor in this situation and conquer what you are, because you are the emperor. How many great cards, and then you have a new beginning. How many? Oh my God, it's so divine. Moving on from that situation to get to the new world. For the 2 of Cups, the soulmate connection coming through. No matter what soulmate it is, for a lot of you, it's love. Knowing who you are, sharing what it is you need. Yeah, for a lot of you, new love. Page of Cups, new love. Oh my God, some of these twin flame, deep soulmate connection. Well, how many? They're almost all major arcanas. But I already said this is divinely set up. This is auspicious as wow. Wow. Okay, so starting here for a second. I don't even know if we can go that far, but here, you're getting your 10 of Cups with what you're conforming to. This is the holy card. This is you hold the wisdom within yourself. If this is the relationship you want, this is a beautiful, lovely, divine, blissful relationship coming from the universe itself. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Taurus. You have the Sun, the biggest yes card in the deck. Yes, this is where the beautifulness happens. This is where the celebration comes in. This is where you get the prize. This is the biggest prize, the biggest yes in the deck besides, and then you have the Star card, right, which is the second. This is where you get your blessings. These are heavenly, divine blessings coming to you. You have the strength to carry on. Spirit says, focus on what you need. You have the public recognition where you need to be. You have the self-confidence. Keep going strong. You are the victor. This is your time. You are the emperor. There it is again. I'm just re-saying them again because I kind of threw them down. But that's the rest, right? Twin flame, deep soulmate connection for a lot of you with new love. However it is, it's taking this offering to move into the what? The new world, the new chapter. 0, slate, clean, starting fresh. I only said it again because I know I kind of threw them all down because it was like mind-blowing. I can't even, if I wanted to go and count all these major arcanas, just ridiculous to even do so. But I would say that there's probably about a good 6 or 7 here, which is really crazy. Okay, so the angels say it is what? It is time for your abundance. Oh my gosh. It's the perfect timing for you. This is your timing. You've been waiting for your timing. You've been waiting for your glory moment. You've been waiting for these blessings. You've been waiting for everything, and now is your time. This is the biggest yet. There's the yes again. Yes. This is it. This is your moment. This is your moment to shine. Your moment to love. Shine in love. Love in light. Bringing it all together. Let's get a couple of love cards. I want to just see the kind of love cards over here just for a second. If this is love, for those of you who are waiting for this love, you're waiting for this divine love, this meeting, right? Yes, this is a very playful energy, going to make you feel very childlike, making you feel like, you know what, I'm at home. It's a past life relationship. We already know that. It's a fated meeting. Okay, it was worth waiting for. All of this time, you've been waiting. You have been waiting, waiting, waiting. Wow. Yeah. This is the person, this is a soulmate that you may actually marry. They all came out together. You may marry this person. You may have been engagement. Okay, so now you have engagement, wedding, honeymoon, and soulmate. Yeah, I don't think that you're not going to marry them. Yeah. It's like we get engaged, we get married, we go on a honeymoon. We're soulmates. Yes. So trust in the divine and trust that you know what's going on within the situation. This isn't just some game that came together. This is divinely done. It started out auspicious with the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then just continued to bring out the same exact numbers over and over again until all of a sudden everything became major arcanas. How is this possible? Because this is what the divine does. For others of you, it is definitely, right? Finances, career, the career that you wanted, the career you've been working your butt off to get, the opportunity that you've been waiting for all this year, all your life, whatever it is, right? Wow. When you've been manifesting on forever, right? And let's just pick a card for that, since we can't really use angel love cards for the finance career. Show us what they have coming. What do they have coming? The Ace of Pentacles. Wow. With the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, that's it. You're done. You're up. It's over, right? That's it. That is it. You've got this. And there's what? This person coming in to offer this to you. Wow. Anything else on that person, Spirit? Yes, the Fool. Why not? We already had the World. Wow. And the Ten of Pentacles. And what's the next card? Psh, the Judgment. Judgment call. Look at that. The Judgment call. Wow. Yep. Angels blowing that horn, saying it is time. It's time to get on the move. The Chariot is coming. Beautiful reading, my friends. Until next time. If you guys like this, please like, subscribe, and share if you know other people who are Libras who would like to hear this or are rising, moon, or Venus. Till next time. Bye-bye.